For nearly 2 decades, Messi and Ronaldo defined what football greatness looked like. Now that era is fading and two superstars are waiting to take over, Kylian Mbappé has the speed, skill, trophies, and experience of a global superstar. Erling Haaland has the power, movement, and goal-scoring numbers that terrify defenses. They play completely differently, but both are chasing the same ultimate legacy. One can destroy a game from almost anywhere across the attacking line. The other can turn a single chance into a goal before defenders react. And after everything we've seen, their rivalry still hasn't reached its full potential. So, when the next era of football is finally written, who will own it? Mbappe or Haaland? Because this time, there may be no second place for greatness. Mbappe and Haaland didn't rise through football in exactly the same way. Mbappe emerged as a complete attacker, combining explosive speed, skill, and creativity. Haaland took another path, becoming football's most feared, modern, goal-scoring finisher. Mbappe can create chances, attack open space, and score from almost anywhere. Haaland dominates the penalty box, turning clear chances into ruthless goals. Their playing styles are different, but their ambitions remain remarkably similar. Both want major trophies, records, and a place among football's greatest. As their careers accelerated rapidly, comparisons between them became impossible to avoid. Every goal from one created another reason to compare both superstars. Slowly, football realized it was watching a rivalry being formed. Mbappe's biggest weapon has always been his terrifying ability to accelerate incredibly fast. Give him open space, and defenders can suddenly find themselves completely outpaced. But raw speed alone doesn't explain why Mbappe became a global superstar. He combines explosive movement with elite technical skill, creativity, and intelligent finishing. His biggest career moments have also arrived under football's brightest global lights. At the World Cup, Mbappe proved he could handle enormous pressure brilliantly. He wasn't simply participating on the biggest stage, he was actively dominating it. That experience gives Mbappe something every young superstar desperately wants: proven big game pedigree. He can influence matches even when defenders successfully limit his available space, and that incredible versatility makes Mbappe extremely difficult to completely shut down. Haaland's greatest weapon isn't speed, it's what happens when he reaches the penalty box. His size, physical strength, and explosive movement make him incredibly difficult to contain. He doesn't need endless touches to completely change an important football match. One intelligent attacking run can create the exact space he needs to strike, and once Haaland gets a clear scoring chance, defenders know the danger. His finishing turns small opportunities into goals with frightening consistency every time. Unlike Mbappe, Haaland's game is built around overwhelming physical presence and power. He can occupy multiple defenders simply by standing in extremely dangerous positions. That makes Haaland the nightmare every defense prepares for before the opening kickoff. And when the chances keep coming, his scoring numbers can become absolutely ridiculous. Mbappe can influence games in unique ways that Haaland simply cannot replicate. He can drift wide, create chances, carry the ball, and finish brilliantly. Haaland, meanwhile, offers something almost every top team desperately wants: relentless goals. He doesn't need to dominate possession to completely destroy an organized defense. That difference makes comparing their numbers surprisingly complicated, fascinating, and genuinely difficult. Mbappe gives you incredible versatility, while Haaland gives you devastating specialization. One can become the creator, while the other remains the ultimate clinical finisher. But football isn't played on spreadsheets, and statistics never tell everything important. The real question is which playing style can dominate for the longest, because the next era won't reward potential, it will reward sustained greatness. The next few years could completely reshape how football remembers both superstars forever. Mbappe already knows exactly what it takes to carry enormous global expectations. Haaland still has enough time to build an even more terrifying legacy. Every new season will add another important chapter to their growing rivalry. Goals, trophies, Champions League nights, and international performances will matter enormously for both, because individual brilliance eventually needs major silverware to become a lasting legacy. Mbappe's incredible versatility could give him many different ways to influence football. Haaland's extraordinary scoring could give him records that nobody else reaches. Every major trophy will slowly shift the balance between these two superstars. The future won't be decided by one season, but by long-term consistency. So, who actually has what it takes to own football's next era? Mbappe offers versatility, creativity, speed, and proven experience on football's biggest stages. Haaland offers power, positioning, ruthless finishing, and extraordinary scoring consistency every season. One can control games in multiple ways while the other destroys defenses. But becoming football's defining superstar requires much more than incredible individual numbers. It requires trophies, unforgettable moments, consistency, and the ability to lead. Mbappe may have the broader attacking toolbox to completely shape matches. Haaland may have the scoring power to completely rewrite football's biggest records. And that's why this rivalry could become football's defining battle for years. The next era is coming, and only one can truly own it. Maybe Mbappe will become football's most complete superstar of the entire next generation. Maybe Haaland will turn his incredible scoring into an unforgettable legendary legacy. Or perhaps one of them will completely rewrite what football greatness truly means. The truth is, their rivalry has only just begun to reach its full peak, and the next few seasons could finally reveal who truly owns football's future. If you enjoyed this story, subscribe now, because our next football story is coming very soon.